Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're listening. Welcome back to the So Far So Good podcast.
We are here 24/7 for you guys whenever you feel the need to listen to us.
Just turn it on and we are here. Let's go.
So far, so good.
Thanks for tuning in today, guys. We are happy to have you in the broadcast.
Watching. Happy to have them watching us. So I just want to shout out to our friend Kishan who sent us some fan mail.
Absolutely. Send us a couple of shows and honourable mentions he'd like us to feature.
Just shout out. So this is in relation to episode 7 when we talked about some of the childhood cartoons and shows we grew up with.
The one I loved the most out of all of them that he mentioned.
Yeah, he mentioned a few, which I think I know your favourite one out of them.
My fave. The Magic School Bus.
Yeah, what a show. That was, every time I was in kindergarten, when I was in America, there was, the movie days?
Wait, didn't you grow up? You grew up in America, yeah?
I grew up 3 years, I lived there.
You moved here when you started uni, right?
Well, I moved. We're always growing up. I'm already 10 seconds older than before.
Ooh.
Another good one, Rocko's Modern Life.
Yes, Rocko's Modern Life. What a beauty.
Yeah, I remember there was one episode where he works in a call centre. That's the one with a dog and he's got the cow as a friend. They live together.
What happens in the call centre episode?
I just remember that happening.
It's so
too long ago. One of my favourites on his list of suggestions was Gargoyles. Did you ever watch that?
Nah, never, man.
Fantastic show. It was actually a kind of Disney production. And they released a movie, but the movie was the first 5 episodes put together. Really cool show. It's like, the gargoyles, real life gargoyles.
Yeah.
At sunset, they come alive, and it's super cool. There's this whole history. It's actually a really good show.
Okay.
Check it out now if you don't remember it.
Another one was Doug.
Doug was cool. The blue guy.
Yeah.
He was a blue guy.
No. Yeah. Well, yeah. He was white, but. Yeah.
No, he was blue.
No,
he had a
he
blue
was
friend. He had a blue friend.
Yeah, I think the friend was blue, and he had a dog. I think he had a blue dog. That's what it was.
I don't know. Something's blue. Or we're colorblind. Cornell and Bernie. Did you ever watch that?
Nah, actually never heard of it.
Cornell, it was on ABC. It used to come on after school and primary school. I think a bit of high school. But it's with that guy, and his dog can talk to him. He can talk to his dog.
No,
that was a really cool show.
Never heard of it. There was a couple of honourable Aussie mentions.
Yeah, he gave some honourable Aussie mentions.
Archibald the Koala.
Yep.
Never heard of it.
Yep.
Pigeon Boy.
Pigeon Boy is a good one. That's another ABC one. He's a superhero and he becomes this weird pigeon person. It was pretty hilarious.
Oh, solid.
Yeah.
I actually thought of a really good show as well. I can't remember what it was called, but it was a guy who lives on the moon and he thinks the moon is made of cheese.
Wait, this rings a bell.
I
know this.
Oh, what's it called? Oh, if anyone knows what it's called and you know what I'm talking about, send us a message, please.
Yeah, this rings a bell. I know this. I remember the moon cheese.
Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, yes.
Wallace and Gromit.
That was a claymation one.
Yeah, that's right. They used to think the moon was made of cheese. I remember. I'm pretty sure one episode they cut a bit of the moon and ate it.
Really?
Pretty sure.
I don't remember that. But I also remember in one of the Banana and Pajama episodes, one of the bear people was talking about how the moon's made of cheese.
Yeah, wow.
So it looks like
true?
it's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
When you step on it, half of the moon is brie, the other half is camembert, and in the middle, there's like a seam of aged cheddar.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you can't be an astronaut if you're lactose intolerant.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's get into today's episode. Now, I want to start off today's episode asking you what you reckon Toronto Raptors' record is at the moment.
Is it over? Is the season over?
Nah.
Okay.
I will give you a hint. They've just had about 5 days off or a week off.
Okay.
Because they have a week break right in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
So when we last spoke, do you remember what the record was?
I have zero idea, but I'll take a guess right now.
All right, take a squiz.
47-16.
Oh, dude.
No way.
Bad. Not
what was
bad.
What is it on?
The losses, correct?
Okay.
The wins, 43.
Oh!
That's pretty good, man.
Thanks. I didn't even know how many games they played, so I'm doing well.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Maybe by the time this episode's released, they'll actually be on 47.
Ooh. Nah.
Once again, I'm not 100% sure on how basketball works.
All right, so today we are talking things sports.
Yeah.
Best.
So when I think about sports, I I will never randomly be like, I feel like going for a run.
Yeah, well, what you got to do, you got to get around it.
No, it's not something I enjoy. I don't ever feel like running for enjoyment.
Okay.
But continue.
But do you feel like playing a sport for enjoyment?
Yeah, I'm always 100% down to play sports, even though I'm not the most athletically talented or gifted, you know. You're a different story in
But
some
you're
ways.
a strong guy.
Thank
You're
you.
naturally... No, but you're naturally strong.
Naturally strong, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
You're naturally strong.
Thank you.
Unless it was all your...
Yeah, but not every sport requires strength.
No, I'm not saying, but, you know, you're putting yourself down by saying you're not athletic, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But you got to think about the positives.
No, I'm 100% agreeing with you. You got to think about the positives. But overall, I'm not naturally super good at every sport I play. You know those people that are just like that?
Yeah.
But I'm always 100% down to play every sport.
Yeah.
You know, see if you go, yo, let's go shoot some hoops, bro. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm 100% down.
Yeah.
I'll get my basketball gear on and we'll do it.
That's right. All right, well, do you want to kick it off and tell me a sport that you like and...
Okay, well, a sport that I like, and, you know, it's pretty much traditional. I pretty much have to like it. I was raised with this sport.
All right, I know it. Ready?
It's not that hard. Ready,
3,
go.
2, 1, cricket.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta love cricket. It's such a good sport. You know, the
Yeah.
hype, I know, see, I'm not the biggest... I'll follow scores with test matches, but I enjoy watching days, like one-day matches and 2020s.
See, the thing is, the 2020s and the one days, they're very hype related because generally you've got more of a chance of it being close, and obviously it's shorter, so you can just quickly watch it. But the test games, they're actually really skill related.
Yeah,
and about focus.
The test
and
game
all
is
that.
it's real cricket.
Yeah, exactly.
It's real cricket. There's actually the reason they started bringing in these one-day games and 2020 games is exactly that reason. Did you know that?
For people that don't.
Yeah, so
watch the full on.
they were seeing that the popularity of cricket, I think this is in the UK, was dying. So people weren't coming to games, stadiums weren't filling up.
Yeah.
So the cricket board came up with pretty much this new cricket game, which was 2020 cricket, and that boomed. That's why the IPL is huge now. Now Australia's bringing it back with BBL, trying
Yeah.
to get up to the same sort of level.
Very true.
Yeah.
And they had those Australia versus India just for fun games.
Yeah, they have
The
those
2020 games.
2020 international
and
series.
we went to a game, didn't we?
We did. We went to a few.
Absolutely fantastic. So, I'll tell you what happened, right?
Wait, this is
Gaurav-
the most recent one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gaurav went straight from work, yeah?
Yeah, I
So
went
you
straight
got-
from work. I was close
You got
by.
there on time, no problems.
Yeah.
I had to pick up a couple people and drove down.
Yeah.
So we drove down, and there was literally nowhere to park.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, the whole of Melbourne and the whole of India were at this stadium.
Yeah, dead set. There was no Australian supporters there. But we parked, I reckon, 1.5 to 2 kilometers away,
Yeah.
and then we walked down.
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
long walk back because I went back with you.
So we got there with, I think, 8 overs left in the first innings?
In the first, yeah. So this was a 2020 match, and yeah, you pretty much got there at the second half of the first. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first.
So we grabbed some food and we kind of watched the last sort of 6-7 overs
Yeah.
of that innings.
Also,
Which,
just want to point out, this is in the middle of summer.
yeah,
Yeah.
middle of summer. Australia was batting, yeah?
Australia was,
No.
no, India was batting.
India was batting.
Yeah. India was batting.
India was batting. All right. So India was batting. And then what happened?
So, I'll also point out, the middle of summer, but the whole day, from morning until 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., whenever the game was about to start, it was pouring rain. And so many people are talking about going to this game. I reckon 70% of people that I knew were going to this game. So they're all talking about this game. Then I'm getting all these messages. People are saying, dude, just don't worry. It's going to get cancelled. Would not go, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and I was messaging you all day saying, oh, do we bother rocking up?
Yeah.
Or
And I was
what's
like,
the
no, it'll make it. We'll get through there. So pretty much the scheduled time for the game to start, it started because the rain had stopped for about 20 minutes. And I was thinking, this is great. This is a miracle. The rain has stopped so this game can continue. Anyway, so you guys made it. You guys made it on time, sort of. You came to watch the last few overs. Then there's the break. Obviously, there's a little break when they switch teams. Australia's going to come out and bat. But it started raining again.
Started pouring.
Yeah, it was pouring so much. This is the middle of summer as well, and it's pouring rain. You look into the stadium, and it's coloured in with water from the raindrops.
Yeah.
So the teams don't come out, and everyone's waiting. We're thinking, will the game continue? Will it get cancelled? Blah, blah, blah. So now there's a delay. And then there was a system, the DRS?
Yeah.
So there's some system. There's some system where if there's time cut short in cricket, they use this mathematical algorithm or equation, and they say, okay, because you can only play X amount of overs instead of 20, you have to make this many runs to win. Which is cool. You know, it's an interesting system, but I guess it works in these sort of situations.
Yeah.
So then the rain clears up, and tell them what happens when it starts raining.
And mind you, when it starts raining, obviously they drive the car out, and then they fold this tarp across. Well, it's like it seems like a mesh tarp.
So there's tarp and there's another layer of hessian.
Yeah, so it's like hessian mesh sort of tarp that they put on the crease, and then they put this massive tarp on the crease and kind of surrounding.
Yeah, over the whole pitch area. So there's about 6 or 7 guys.
Yeah.
Out there doing a really efficient job in covering up.
So they bring it in and then they kind of, like, it's all folded. So they pull it off the truck, unfold it, so it's all covering.
Yeah.
And then they get these trucks with, like, a rope attached to it.
Yeah, so just imagine in the middle of the field, there's a truck or like a little buggy. And then at the end of the field, where the border of the field is, there's another buggy. And there's a huge rope connecting the two.
Yeah, and they drive, like, around the field. And it's as if the rope is just like flicking the water up in the air. I'm not actually sure what it is.
Yeah, it's some sort of system that dries out the grass. It either absorbs all the water or it brings it up to the surface so it evaporates.
Yeah, probably a bit of both.
So that happened. So we're like, okay, this is promising, right?
Yeah. Starts clearing up, so they start folding everything back up, put it back on the truck, and then literally as they put it back on the truck, starts raining again. So the guys pull it out, put it down, and fold it. This happened like 3 or 4 times. 3
or 4 times. By the second or third time, you could see the hesitation because it would stop raining and they wouldn't pack up the tarp and the mesh.
Yeah.
They would just stay there. And we're like, oh my God, what's going to happen?
And then they finally packed it all up, and then they brought out the lights and they put the fireworks up, and the Australian batsmen run out. And then they get about halfway to the pitch and then it starts pouring, so they run back in.
It was a funny sight.
At that point, it was just, they gave up.
Yeah, so we're still waiting. We're looking at the updates on the screens in front of us. And then it ended up being, okay, they'll now be playing 6 overs and they need this many runs to win. And we're thinking, this is ridiculous.
Was just ridiculous.
But it ended up getting cancelled. It was quite a funny moment.
They gave up, and yeah. So what happened was, because we were so bored, we were just chatting, and then Gaurav mentioned that Phil Collins was playing in Melbourne.
Yes.
So we were like, fine, we'll go. We literally booked tickets on the spot.
Yeah, I think we were so disheartened by the cancellation of that game that we had to make up for it by going to something else.
We had to go to another event, and that's what it was. Phil Collins was awesome. That was a couple of weeks back.
Actually amazing.
Really, really, really good.
Great talent. He sounds exactly what he sounds like on whatever music app you listen to.
He's got real old, man.
Yeah. He's had a few operations and issues. He was saying a couple of back operations, messed up foot.
Poor guy, man. Still killing it. And his 17-year-old son was playing drums all night.
Yeah, because Phil can't play the drums anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor
good
guy.
Stuff.
But he did really well.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, cricket, solid sport. I've actually filled in for the last 2 years with Caitlin's family's team.
You have. That you got me to fill in one time. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I filled in one time because you needed...
Oh, that was a good game.
That was a good game. So I didn't get to bat because we got all out.
Nah.
Oh, no, we finished the overs.
No, because only like 3 or 4 people batted, remember?
Oh, yeah. And you made 50 runs.
Yeah,
so I pretty much didn't get to bat because you were hogging the pitch.
Man, I swear, I told Gaurav at the start of the game, because we were versing the top team. So I was like, oh, Gaurav, you'll definitely get a bat, man. They'll get us all out. You'll definitely get a
And
bat.
I didn't mind if I didn't bat because I was like, these guys are professionals. I don't want to come in and ruin their score.
Yeah,
so
legit.
I didn't mind if I didn't bat. But when you get to the pitch, you're just in the zone and you're thinking, I want to do everything.
Exactly right. And my top score before that was like 16 or something.
Yeah.
So Gaurav literally, man, out of nowhere, pumped me up.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
the
I
boys.
was there for. I was there to just hype him up. But I did get to field, and I actually really enjoy fielding.
Yeah, the umpires even said, man. good
Yeah,
fielding.
we were packing up, and the umpire came up and said, fantastic fielding, my friend. Fantastic fielding. And I said, don't know if he's saying that because I filled in, or because I actually
Nah,
fielded
he's
well.
a nice guy, that guy.
Yeah, he
he's
was a
absolutely loaded. That
good
guy won the
umpire.
lottery, man.
That umpire?
Yeah. He won the
What?
lottery.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So he's just doing that for fun.
Oh, yeah. He said he does it for beer money.
So
what
what's
he
the other
said.
money for?
Oh, the other money's just to keep him going, man.
Yeah, good on him. Good on him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
at least he's
solid
doing what he
stuff.
loves.
Yeah, man.
Do you, so just kind of a question that you'll have to think about maybe. Do you remember the first time you went and saw a live game or stadium, in a stadium where you saw live sport?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it?
Would have been Australian basketball, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely.
In Melbourne?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It
I-
was kind of big back then. Now, actually, it's gone, like, it went down and then now it's come back up a bit.
Yeah.
But it was quite big
Yeah,
back
yeah,
when
yeah.
I was younger.
That's good stuff. My first live sport viewing was when the Commonwealth Games were in Melbourne back in 2006.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then they were giving out free tickets to, I think, everyone in Melbourne.
Oh, that's solid.
So we went to see the athletics. So I saw a few things there. But that was a really cool experience. The first proper game was, one of the AFL games. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So what's one of your favourite sports?
Well, let's just get this one over and done with. Basketball.
Ah, of course. Of
I mean-
course.
Look, we can probably do a whole. We'll probably do a whole ep on the NBA and basketball in general. And things
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
that'd be
But
good.
I've basically played my entire life. I played since I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
I've been on and off like high level competition sort
Yep.
of stuff.
Yep.
Now I just play for fun, but not for fun. I still play serious because
He plays serious. I've gone to
The
a few of his games.
the thing is, like with me in sport, I have to be playing serious for me to actually enjoy it.
Yeah,
If I'm just like mucking around, I'm like not really having fun. Like I'd rather take it serious.
understandable. What
yeah.
you mean more of in a competitive way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
of
I'm
course.
very competitive, man. Very competitive.
Even when we just, you get your friends together and play sport, I'm still competitive there too. But obviously it's not super serious because we're not climbing a ladder or anything
Yeah,
to
that's true.
get into the finals. But yeah, you got to be competitive. Otherwise, yeah.
My top thing ever for basketball was my last season in under 18s before
Yeah.
I had to go up.
Okay.
And like when you go up from under 18s, it's just like, oh, this is not
is that-
competition.
Yeah.
But like just the standard league.
Yeah.
It's not as good after you go up because when you're in under 18s, it's still everyone trying hard. Like everyone's a good player, they want to win, all that stuff. When
Yeah.
you move up from there, it's kind of just like men's, and then you're just playing whoever wants to play.
Oh,
It's
so
it's a bit different.
yeah.
It's a bit different.
So a bit less competitive kind of thing?
Nah, it's still competitive, but it's just not as fundamentally basketball related.
Okay.
Like you get in men's, you just get random people that play.
Okay.
Whereas in under 18s, like everyone's actually a basketballer. You know what I mean? Like it's a bit different.
Okay.
So I was like loving it, man. I was like, oh, it's my last season. Like I've got to make the most of it. Blah blah. Blah. We made the grand final, and it was us and another team that were always at the top, battling against each other.
Yep.
We made the grand final, and it was neck and neck the whole game. It was a crazy game.
Yep.
And then we were down by 1 point.
Yeah.
With like I don't know 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
And one of my mates, Michael Donovan, who I've played with him my whole life since I was.
Oh
like
yeah,
6 years old.
I've met him before.
Yeah, you've met him as well. He was he had the ball with like he got past the ball with like 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
And they were playing hard D, and he just chucked up a shot, and I was like, please, 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 please. And then like whilst it's in the air, my train of thought was like so quick.
Yeah.
You won't believe it. I was standing like on the 3-point line.
Yeah.
But my train of thought was like so quick. I was like, man, if this misses, like this can't be the end. It can't be the end. We
Yeah.
can't lose like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, he shoots it with about 3 seconds left. So
Okay.
by the time it arcs, this was from 3-point line as well. So by the time it arcs, it was once it was going to go in,
Yeah.
it was almost like
Time's
the buzzer
up.
was going to go off,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not just yet.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, if he misses, it can't end like this. So I sprint in to try and get the rebound if it misses. Hits the back of the ring, bounces straight to me. I'm like right in the middle of the key. I just tap it. It goes bang off the backboard and in on the buzzer.
Oh, what
and we
a
won by a
win.
point
Did everyone go
in
crazy?
the grand final. It was insane.
Those are the satisfying wins.
Man, it was just so good.
Yeah,
and that was the
yeah.
last game in under 18s. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
It's like fairy tale ending, seriously.
That is fairy tale ending.
Fairy tale stuff,
That is
man.
amazing. See, I just love it when there's that. Those are the best games to watch as well, where it's so close and you just want that hectic moment at the end.
Yeah.
So it's always satisfying when that happens.
So good,
Well
man.
done.
So good.
I did also play cricket when I was young for a club,
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Hey, you did.
but I was young. I was very shy then. Very shy kid. You know, I was terrible. I don't know how I stayed in the
But you got an
team.
award, didn't you?
One time I did. So the year before that, I pretty much made 0 runs because the whole season you know what I mean? The whole
Yeah.
season I made 0 runs. So I wasn't a very good player. But, you know, I would go to the training sessions and go to some games because I would be like, oh, I'm not a great player. I don't want to go to the games. And then, you know, I should have gone to the games. But, you know, I'm a little kid. So anyway, but the year after that, I was pretty dedicated. And there was this one game where I got 3 wickets.
How?
So I bowled someone out,
No way.
caught someone,
No.
and I ran someone out.
Oh, beast.
So I know like 2 of them aren't really my wickets, but I made the run out happen. I made the catch happen. Anyway, so I
Still
got man of
counted,
the
man.
match once for that. But before that, I
Man
did
of the
get
match?
I got man of the match.
Wow.
Before that, I did get an award as well.
Mm.
Participation
That's
trophy.
the one. That's the one.
Yeah, so
Man,
that was good
I
times.
hate the whole participation thing, man.
Yeah,
But let's
yeah.
not get into that.
Yeah, we won't get into that. There was another sport I played as a kid though as well.
Mm,
You know it?
absolutely.
Yeah, I played it about as long as you played basketball. Actually, you've been playing basketball longer because you continued it.
Yes.
Taekwondo.
That's right.
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
So it's a martial art. We started when I was 6 years old, me and my older sister.
Yeah, so watch out, everybody. This guy's a black belt.
Nah, it's not about watching out. It's all about self-defense and self-discipline.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if they try and attack you, they got no chance.
Yeah, look, probably.
Because you will self-defense out of it.
I will self-defense. But yeah, did that for 12 years. Kind of slowed down when I was 18. Became a junior instructor, black belt, all that. So it was really, you know, accomplishing part of my life.
Yeah.
But it was good stuff.
You got to have that thing on the side, man. to keep
Yeah,
it
you got to
going.
have it. You got to have it. I did enjoy it. Like I think about it now, and I'm thinking I would go back, but obviously I'd have to start from scratch. I'm not in anywhere near as fit as
You
what
wouldn't
I
have to
was.
start from scratch, though, would
Not,
you?
yeah, I guess part of it does stay with you, but you know, every club's different.
Yeah, very true. But related sports, like, you know, boxing, UFC, wrestling,
Yeah.
do you ever, like, into watching them or anything?
Yeah, see, I don't mind watching them. I really love the whole the showmanship around those sports as well. You know how they have all this banter. Sometimes it gets too far, but you know the banter, the fighting. UFC is fairly new, I'd say, even for me. Boxing, I don't mind watching at all.
Yeah.
I don't really follow it that much, but when there's a big match, I'm keen to see what's going on. You know what the background is, how the fight will go.
I think boxing is, like, in a way, harder than UFC. Because
Yeah.
UFC, if you get, like, one good connection, you can just knock someone out.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
with boxing, because you got the padded gloves, it's like, it's an endurance thing, I reckon.
Endurance and stamina, it's all about that. And it's just your upper body, you know?
Yeah.
It's just your hands, there's no kicking involved. Whereas UFC, it's obviously mixed martial arts and
Yeah.
you can pretty much defend and attack in whatever your skill level is. Whereas boxing, you have to kind of have the same sort of fundamental skills. So, yeah, I do enjoy boxing a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solid. I did Kung Fu for a term. Yeah.
One term. How long
Yeah.
is a term?
Like a school term kind of thing.
So about
like
10 weeks?
3 months or something.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. How'd you go?
Yeah, good, man.
Yeah?
But just didn't have a passion for it, man.
So
Yeah.
is that why you stopped?
Yeah, just
So, can you defend yourself?
not really.
Guys, if you want Chris's money, he can't defend himself.
Dude, that's why I bring Gaurav everywhere. He's like my bodyguard. Nah, it's just I did it with one of my mates from high school, man, just for something.
Oh, this
to
was
do.
in high school.
Yeah, man.
Oh, nice.
Just for something to do, but like if you're not like passionate, like really enjoying it, it's
yeah.
you don't. There's no point going if you're just going through the motions,
Nah, 100%.
So I went
totally
hard
agree.
for a few months, and I was like, yeah, I'm not that into it, so I moved on.
Yeah, I
And
understand.
actually the box that I bought for Kung Fu,
Yeah.
I used for cricket.
The box
How
or
fun is
cup,
that?
whatever you guys call it. The genital protection area for men.
Yeah.
That piece of equipment. Yeah, that's a necessity, man. You can't forget that in any sport.
Yeah.
Even if it's something like table tennis, anything can go wrong.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
Did you play any other sports?
Apart from professionally wise, well, not professionally, but for
Definitely not professionally.
for a club that in that sense,
Well, yeah, I suppose.
it would just be cricket and taekwondo for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a few I can chuck in.
Yeah, hit us up.
Could chuck in table tennis for sure.
You played for a team.
Table tennis?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Who?
100%, man.
When?
So, when I was in year 7 or 8 at school,
Yeah.
I like badly hurt both my knees.
Okay.
Not like in a massive injury or something, but it was like growing sort of pains and, I don't know, disorder kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know, it's called
It's a tall
what's it
person
called?
thing.
What's it called?
D's knees.
I forgot what the name was.
Knees.
I'll remember the name at some point. But it's something like the bones are growing too quick for the ligaments or something like that. And it's just like really, really strenuous pain on the knee.
Yeah, yep.
And I just happened to be like really unlucky and get like a really, really, really bad case of it.
Yeah.
And it's not something that you can really like cure, unfortunately.
You just have to wait
because
it
it's
out.
a growing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I still get little spurts every now and then
Yeah.
of the pain.
Are you still growing?
Well, maybe.
You're already
I don't know.
7 meters tall.
I know.
Yeah. Tall
know.
people things.
But yeah, it was just a bit unlucky. But anyway, so I had to stop playing basketball. And at that point, I was like, I need to pick up something else.
Yep.
So I picked up table tennis.
Not bad at all.
Little did I know you still bend down in table tennis. But it wasn't as strenuous.
You move so much. Table tennis.
But it wasn't as strenuous, so I could kind of deal with it.
Okay.
So where I played, there was 5 leagues.
Okay.
So I joined, obviously, the 5th league.
Yep.
And man, like, no offense, but they were pretty bad.
The 5th league.
Yeah.
So did you just...
And I'm like kind of like a natural sport guy.
Yeah.
So I
as
pick
mentioned
stuff
before.
up. I pick stuff up like pretty quick. So I pretty much came first, like easily, in the whole league. Yeah.
Okay,
So
not
you
bad.
play singles and doubles. I came first in the singles.
Yeah.
And then I also came first with my partner, who was like a 10-year-old kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, it was funny as. So then they moved me up to League 4.
Yeah.
Kept playing a few tough games, but I won that as well.
Okay, well done.
Yeah, not bad. And then I went up to the 3rd league.
Yeah.
And I did okay. I think I made like finals, but came like 3rd or 4th. I was like, yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
And then if you go up from there, they're like pretty much professionals.
Oh, really?
So I played competition, for the 3 terms. So
Well
I went,
done.
Yeah.
You lasted longer
Yeah,
than Kung
man.
Fu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
never
love
knew
table
that
tennis,
about your
man.
life.
Good fun.
Yeah.
Solid
I
fun.
really do love table tennis. Not the greatest at it, but, I do enjoy it. Do you think, judging by my skill level you've seen of table tennis, what league would you put me in?
I would probably put you in 4.
Yes, I
Like
made
you're not
it.
terrible.
I jumped a league.
You're not terrible, so I'd put you in 4.
I'll accept that. Thank you. I would have put myself in 4 as well.
Yeah.
You know what I really do like? Badminton. That's a sport
Badminton.
I'm decent in. I'm decent in badminton.
Yeah, you love badminton.
I
hey?
do like playing badminton a lot. It's a
You used to play like for a team, right? Or with your
No.
cousins?
We just hire out a court and
play
play badminton just with some friends,
Friends, yeah. So
Yeah. You played before?
yeah, played.
Didn't
Not
like it?
professionally. I mean, it's pretty boring.
Nah. When you play with, people who are good at it, it's fun. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about me. I'm talking about, I have various people that are really good, and
I'd play.
yeah,
I would play.
I enjoyed it more than tennis.
Really?
So I've only played tennis once properly.
Yeah. See, I love tennis, man.
Yeah.
I wish I'd played tennis when I was a kid, man.
As a kid?
Actually, I did. I didn't play games. I did like training
Yeah.
for like a couple terms, but
Yep,
I
yep,
never
yep.
actually played competition. But I wish I did. I love tennis, man.
The one time I played tennis at a court, it was with you actually.
Really?
Yeah, do you remember that time? Just in the local court.
At Hampton Park.
Hampton Park. And I came
Damn.
with my my full tennis gear and everything. That's another
that's
thing.
too funny.
I'm not the best at sports, but I've got gear for every sport possible.
Which makes it worse, because he rocks up in his professional gear and it's terrible.
No, I'm not. I'm 4th league. I skip 5th league, guys.
Oh, too good.
But what I realized in tennis is I'd hit the ball not so hard, and it goes way out of the court.
Yeah, because you need to hit it like on the angle, dude.
Yeah.
If you're hitting it like up, then it's just gonna fly.
No, but I'd hit it straight, and it would just fly. And then that got me thinking, man, when I watch tennis, professional tennis, Australian Open, they smash it.
Yeah,
so
because as you hit it, you got to flick the
gotta
wrist.
flick it, yeah. They must
Yeah.
ace that so well.
Oh man,
Just the tennis is another hard one.
dude, they train 10 hours a day.
There
day,
is
man.
so much in tennis, stamina as well. You know, endurance.
I love tennis, man. I wish I could play. But the only thing is, it's not a team sport, man. I love my team sports, man.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
but I've always wanted to go to the Australian Open.
Yeah.
But
You've never been?
Never been.
Neither.
Yeah?
Let's do an episode while we're at the Australian Open all the time.
Dude, every 5 minutes, or not even, every like 20 seconds. Quiet, please.
They actually do. They interact with the crowd. It's an interactive
it's pretty
sport.
funny.
The
But
crowd is your team.
Yeah. I've wanted to go like every year.
Yeah.
But it's because it's only for a 2-week period.
Yeah.
So you got to like almost block out a day.
Yeah.
Way in advance.
Yeah, yeah. And
Just
you
to
never
be
know how
able to
it'll
go
go.
there.
Yeah. Well, it's not a sport that can be affected by the rain, which is good.
That's true, because
Yeah.
normally roofs, yeah?
Yeah, they normally have a roof.
Mm.
Rod Laver Arena, is that right?
Sure, why not? No, there's only one in Melbourne that doesn't have a roof. Which one's that?
There's Amy Park, but also the MCG doesn't have a roof. There's actually a few that don't
MCG.
have roofs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure all the tennis courts have roofs.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think. Don't quote me because I haven't been to the Australian Open either.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
Nah,
enjoy
very
though.
cool.
I've actually recently kind of enjoy watching it on TV and whatnot.
Yeah, I like checking scores and stuff. Who's your favourite player?
What's his name? The one from Spain, Nadal. Nadal. I like Nadal. Nadal.
Yeah,
Rafael
Nadal's
Nadal.
cool, man.
Dude, you know what I never realized until this year? When someone pointed out to me? Nadal's playing hand is like 3 times the size of his other hand.
What?
Yeah, his arm, it's buff. It's muscular from the forearm to the
Oh,
shoulder.
you mean like muscle-wise?
Muscle-wise. But you look at the other arm and
That's
it's
so
not
weird.
It's not equal.
That's actually really weird. 'Cause
Yeah,
normally
I can't
when you like
unsee
work
it.
out one arm, it like balances out.
Balance the other one. But I understand. He obviously has a main arm in tennis.
Yeah.
But there's a noticeable difference.
He's left-handed as well.
Yeah.
Which makes it like good for him.
It makes it great.
Because it's hard when you're versing someone with the opposite hand.
Yeah. So I found that fascinating.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I remember he did this one shot where like someone hit it like way out to the side.
Yeah.
And he like hit it and like it didn't go above the net, but
Yeah.
it curved around the net.
What?
It was ridiculous.
My God. See the
It was
control.
absolutely ridiculous.
I'm good at Wii tennis. Esports, man. That's sports that I'm decent.
Oh god. Yeah, I used to play the Olympics one.
The Mario Olympic?
Yeah, no, not Mario. Was it Mario Olympics?
There was Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Sonic Olympics.
Yeah. Mario
was
and
the
Sonic
one.
at the Olympic Games. Yeah.
Yeah, Mario
Yeah.
and Sonic.
Yeah,
Yeah, all combined.
That was good.
Love
Archery.
that, man.
I was so good at archery in that.
Archery.
Yeah, it's a sport.
The worst. You ever played soccer?
Yeah, I've played soccer. Not for a team, of course, but just for the fun.
Yeah, I played for a team in primary school. Like, it was like, so I got pretty lucky. I wasn't actually a soccer player, but when I was in primary school, it was kind of like soccer in school
Yep.
and then basketball outside school.
Okay.
And my PE teacher loved me. I was
Yeah.
a bit of a favorite. And
Of course.
he picked me for this team where like they pick 5 people from each school.
Yep.
And then they go versus like another region.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you won't believe it. It was when we played, it was like drizzling with rain, freezing cold. This guy went for a goal. I ran up and then blocked it and it hit like the inside of my thigh.
Ooh.
Probably one of the worst pains of my life.
But you blocked it?
Yeah.
Man, that's full legit soccer stats.
Yeah.
That's what you imagine soccer.
Dude, I had to borrow cleats.
What's a cleat?
Like the boots that have like the...
Oh, with the spikes.
Yeah, the
I
spikes,
I
yeah.
just call them soccer
So I didn't
shoes.
have any.
Yeah.
So I had to borrow some.
Dude, that's a great story. I've played for fun,
Good times.
but, you know, it's obviously the most popular sport in the world. Pretty much
Yeah.
everyone I talk to loves soccer.
It is the world sport, man.
Or football, wherever you're from.
Yeah.
I call it soccer, man.
It's that one with the black and white ball that you kick into the goal.
The one where you can only use your feet,
Yeah.
and you kick it, and you wear cleats.
Yeah, that's right. We actually went to a crazy soccer game in Barcelona.
Barcelona.
It was Barcelona versus Espanyol. Messi kicked 3 goals.
7.
What?
Oh, Messi kicked 4, but it was 7 in total.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did he kick 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
He kicked 3 or 4.
Yeah.
He also gave an assist to like a new guy playing his first game.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cute.
Yeah.
But we did say that full story in a previous episode. We can't remember which one, but if you're a loyal listener, you would have already heard
You
it.
would have heard that story. The energy was just next level, and it's the place to be. They call it a derby because Espanyol is another Barcelona team or something.
Yeah.
Great game once again.
Derby-licious.
Actually, one of the best experiences I've ever experienced.
Yeah. It was experience-ish. Another good one is pool/snooker.
Billiards.
Love it.
Yeah.
/billiards. Pool/snooker/billiards.
Yeah.
There's probably more names for it.
Well, it's all comes
Cue
under comes under billiards, doesn't it? So the first time I played pool properly was we used to go to this entertainment center. It used to be
Called
called Kings. It's not there anymore, but good times. And that's when I don't know, was that you as well? You kind of used to play all the time before
Oh,
that.
man. All the time.
Yeah. But then I remember one time during high school, Chris got a pool table at his house. So we used to have pool sessions. But you reckoned that the pool table was on a slight angle?
Yeah, it definitely was.
Like, even though the legs were even because you could obviously adjust it, you thought the actual table itself was on an angle.
Yeah. No, like, it wasn't flat. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
It had, like, dips in it. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. And you could see it. It's the only reason Chris won those games because he would go for the hole that is angled down.
Nah, but in all seriousness, I used to tell Gaurav to come over all the time. Dude, did I or did I not, like, teach you a fair bit? And you got,
taught
like,
me a fair
lot
bit.
better.
You did teach me a fair bit. You also taught me how to shoot properly in basketball.
Yeah,
Pretty much
boy.
coach Chris all around. But yeah, you taught me a fair bit with pool as well. Or
Yeah.
billiards,
Good times.
It was a good learning session.
Actually, last week when we went out, we went out to a bar in St Kilda.
Yeah,
Or was it in
represent.
Prahran?
Yeah, St Kilda. It's all the
Prahran?
same.
Same thing.
Yeah.
We went to one of the bars with a pool table, and these guys were playing for ages, and they finally finished. So we jumped on. It was me and Ben versus 2 of the other guys, and me and Ben won. And then the guys before us came back,
Okay.
and they were like, because at that point I left, I was like, oh, I'll let you guys play, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I saw these other guys come back, and I was like, what the heck? It's
Okay.
like, man, they were playing for like an hour. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, like, share it around, brother. Anyway, they came back, and then they were like wanting to verse Ben. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'll play.
Okay.
And then they were like kind of arrogant-ish, but still like nice guys.
Yeah.
And then one of the guys was sitting next to Ben's girlfriend.
Okay.
And he was saying to her, apparently, because she only told us this afterwards, apparently he was saying to her, oh, we're undefeated, we've been playing like all night.
Yeah.
We're still undefeated,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah. And anyway, I just wanted to win anyway. And man, I hit 3 in a row. Then
Yeah.
Ben hit another one. I hit another one. How many's that? That's 5. Yeah. And then, I don't know. But anyway, Ben hit Ben hit our last ball straight in.
Yeah.
And then he had like one of those long shots.
Yeah.
Where you had to hit the black one like the whole way down the table.
Okay.
And he literally like smashed it as hard as he possibly could. And it went sunk straight in.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, boy.
Oh, you beat
And
the
then
undefeated.
Ben's girlfriend told us that story, and I was like, yeah, boys, that's what you get. They still had like 4 balls left. I was like, how are you guys undefeated?
I know, they
You
must
guys are
have.
trash.
Yeah, they must have just played one game, won that, so they're technically
They were
undefeated.
probably just versing their friends who'd never played before. But I've actually always wanted to play competition pool, man. I actually really love pool.
Those guys are next level pro. They spin the ball so much so it does a U-turn and hits the ball back in the hole.
Yeah.
That
It's
is,
actually
I've
insane.
seen so many professionals
The
on.
thing I don't like about professional pool is they take like 10 minutes to have one shot.
Yeah, they really
And I'm like,
do.
man, just...
They bring out their measuring tape. They bring out their T-square. They bring out their protractor.
They
all
get
of the
their
above.
like mathematical goggles.
They bring out their scientific calculator.
It's ridiculous. But always wanted to play that. But another, obviously, top sport in Australia. Well, the top sport in Australia.
It's
AFL.
the only Australian sport.
Australian Football League.
Okay, don't quote me on that. I don't know if it's the only.
What did you say?
The only official Australian sport.
Like only Australia?
Like, yeah, where Australia has created this game.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Look, let's just say it, but there might be more. Who knows? But AFL.
They also created kangaroo watching.
Is that a sport?
No.
Did they create that? I reckon the first...
Well, they had to. Kangaroos are only in Australia.
Well, wouldn't the first person to see a kangaroo be from the United Kingdom when they found Australia? So
Well,
technically...
it was the same people that created AFL. They're also from...
Yeah, okay, well, fine.
So,
People
what do you
created
mean?
it. Touche. AFL. Like, what a game. What a game.
Yeah, solid game, man.
I was never really, a massive follower or anything. I'm still not. But I do enjoy the whole AFL culture.
Yeah, it's a solid sport. And I got you into tipping as well.
You got me into tipping.
I've been like on and off, like into AFL, kind of on and off my whole life. But the last 3 years, I've been pretty into it.
Yeah.
I started tipping comp 3 years ago.
AFL footy tipping,
Yeah,
ESPN.
we've got about, 16 people.
Was it 22?
I don't know.
I think it started with 22. A few people dropped off.
Nah, it's really good. I love the tipping, man. So much fun.
The tipping made it... I think that's what made me get really into it.
Yeah.
So if anyone doesn't know what tipping is, it's this app, and then you get all these people in. You pool a certain amount of money together that you decide on the side, and then you tip whichever team you think is going to win during the week in whatever games, and the person with the highest amount of points wins a pool of money.
Yeah, that's right.
And once again, I was competitive, even though, betting's a sport, isn't it?
Well, I suppose so.
It's a sport in itself, I'd
Suppose it
say.
would be, yeah.
Somewhat of a sport.
Have you haven't played it all, yeah?
I've played AFL, not for a team. You have, haven't you?
Nah, I didn't play for an actual team.
You didn't, but you played table tennis.
Yeah, well, I had bad knees, man. Like, I can't go and play AFL.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like...
That's all about the running.
Yeah, but I played for the school. Just
Okay, yeah.
a couple times. Yeah.
Was that where you versed other schools as well? That kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those other schools.
It is a very enjoyable... I can see the appeal.
Yeah.
It's very enjoyable to watch. Because it's literally like 30 guys running around a gigantic field.
Mm.
And
But
they're a bit lenient on the rules, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, they're not super strict.
It's like they have rules in place, but I feel like sometimes with AFL, it's like, oh, you could go either way.
Yeah.
It's...
Well, I just remember asking you, so I was watching a game with you on TV, and then this guy, one of the players, was holding the ball inside the field, but he was running outside the field, like outside the boundary. And I said, isn't that out? And you explained to me, nah, because technically the ball's in play, but it doesn't matter where he's running. I'm like, okay,
it's
like
so
that's not a
weird.
rule.
Because basketball, as long as you're standing in the court, you could be holding the ball 2 meters to the over the line.
Yeah.
And then you're technically still in. But AFL is if the ball just passes the line. So you could be standing out, but holding the ball in. Yeah,
That's a cool rule, actually.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like I said before, one of the first proper games I saw live in a stadium was an AFL game.
Really?
Yeah, that was St Kilda versus Geelong. It was one of those... It was a really hyped up game because I think the year before that, those two were the final teams, and everyone was just coming back to see sort of a rematch kind of thing. So there's a lot of hype around that game.
Yeah, solid.
I'm all about the merch as well. I remember buying those inflatable hand thingies.
Oh my god!
And then when I was cheering for my team, I whacked like an old lady in the face in the row in the row below me. Poor old lady.
The best.
Yeah.
Ah, well, man, don't go to a football game if you don't expect that to happen. Yeah, solid sport. Who do you go for again? You got 2 teams, don't you?
So I'd say North Melbourne, the Kangaroos.
Okay.
So technically, I'm kangaroo watching.
Hey! Hey!
Just because I think when I first found out about AFL, I said, okay, I'll go for the Kangaroos. And it just kind of stuck with me. But when I started tipping, I said, I really like Port Adelaide. Yeah.
Because of their uniform, yeah?
Because of their uniform.
It's the only reason.
He
doesn't know one player in the team.
Yeah, I don't know a single player. You ask me to name a name, I can't. It's not like Toronto Raptors where I'm a diehard fan. This is a different story.
Very true. But yeah, and I go for the Hawthorn Hawks, so I'm a happy guy, man.
Yeah, Hawthorn, good on them. They're a good team.
Still up there, so
yeah,
solid. All right, well, do you wanna kick us off with your top 5 sports?
Top 5 sports. I'll say it in. I guess it's pretty much an order. Number 1, cricket.
Yep.
Just grew up with it. Love the cricket culture. Family loves it. It's a great game.
How's that?
Exactly. Number 2, badminton.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, once again, I enjoy playing it. I'm not bad at it, and it's a good, fun game.
Not bad.
Number 3, table tennis.
Wow.
I really like table tennis.
Wow.
It's not like real tennis where I have to run way too much. You don't have to keep your endurance or stamina too high, and I get super competitive at it.
Solid.
Number 3, I'd have to say boxing.
Really?
Yeah. See,
In terms of
because I'm not
doing
the
it
biggest,
or watching it?
a bit of both. I think that's why I chose it. So
Okay.
because I'm not the hugest sporty guy, I was just trying to think of, what do I enjoy? I do like martial arts because I grew up with it,
Very
and I
true.
enjoy watching boxing. So boxing. Number 4, Quidditch.
Surely joking. No. What?
No.
Number 4?
I'm just kidding. Sorry, that was number 5. Quidditch is a sport. It's just fake, but how cool would it be if it was real?
Yeah. Cancel that.
Number 5, I'll say snow sports in general. Once again, I haven't really done it, but I enjoy watching it. So snowboarding,
Really?
skiing, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you got to try it if it's on your top list, dude.
I know. So I was just trying to think
ASAP.
about stuff that
Like this year, you have to do it.
Okay, let's
You've
go.
said it live. You have to do it, man.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go snowboarding this year.
Dead set, man.
Winter is coming.
You can't put it in your top 5 if you haven't done it.
Well, I can.
You can.
I haven't
Okay,
versed
you
a
can,
person
but-
in boxing, but
But you have to make a pact. You have to go do a snow sport this year.
100%.
You have to.
I promise
In
the world.
2019.
In 2019, I will be going to do a snow sport
All right.
this winter.
All right, done.
Done.
So say again, 1 to 5.
So cricket, badminton, table tennis, boxing, snow sports.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you my number 1. Pretty
Wait,
obvious.
we know it. Is it 3, 2, 1? Basketball.
Obviously.
Too easy.
So number 1, basketball.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm really tossing up with number 2 and 3 because they're both on par. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go AFL.
Oh, I thought so.
Number 2 is gonna be AFL.
You do love the AFL. You're a pretty big follower yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fully into it.
Yeah. Not fully, but
You're proper
quite
into it. Yeah.
I would say quite.
Proper.
into it.
You're a proper fan.
Basketball, I'm fully. AFL, I'm quite into it.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
agree with that.
Number 3.
Yep.
Same as yours.
Table tennis.
Table
well
tennis.
done. It's good
That's because I
sport.
love playing.
You did play it.
Yeah.
You
I did
jumped up to
play.
the 3rd league.
Yeah, I played with school as well, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
And I played every sport with school just because you get a day off.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
get to go play sport. Man, I miss school so much. I don't know why people wanted to leave school. I never wanted to leave school.
I didn't want to leave school either. I loved
Never.
school. School
Man,
was great.
I used to get to school at 8 o'clock every day just so I could play basketball with Krista Silva.
I never did that.
Every
I used
morning.
to get to school at 9 a.m., but loved every hour of school.
Yeah, because you're asleep all day. All right,
If I could.
number 4. I'm going to go cricket.
Well done, actually.
Mm.
I reckon that should have been number 2 for you.
Nah.
It's okay. I understand.
Yeah, I enjoy playing and stuff, but
You're pretty proper into that too.
the reason I can't put cricket so high is because it's a lot of like downtime
That's
during
true.
the game and stuff.
Understandable.
Whereas I'm, I don't know, I'm like a go-go kind of person.
Yeah.
I don't like to
yeah.
sit around.
It makes sense. I think that's
I
why
don't know patience.
there is a lot of people that don't like cricket because of the same sort of reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole saying is, cricket's like watching grass grow. They all say that.
Oh.
It's not true,
Yeah.
but kinda. Number 5. Do you reckon you know what my number 5 is?
100% I can guess it.
Go.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Tennis.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, smashed it.
You got it. All right. So yeah, number 1 basketball, 2 AFL, 3 table tennis, 4 cricket, 5 tennis.
Tennis. That's a good
Yeah.
collection, I'd say.
I thought not long and hard, but I thought hard. And
Yeah.
Hard and medium about it.
You thought medium. I had to think medium about
Yeah.
this list. Well, you got tennis on your list now. You got to play a bit more properly this year. Then
Yeah.
forget
I'd
about
have
your
to put-
knees. You've finished growing.
Yeah, nah, I'm all sweet now, man. It
Yeah.
was just like it was almost like a 3-4 year period where it was actually quite bad. Which normally when that disease, I just remember the name of it. It's called Osgood-Schlatter's.
Wow.
If anyone wants to Google it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Chris will
It's
spell it out
ridiculous.
for you next
The
time.
average person only lasts for like 6 months to a year or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, mine was quite sad. It was like 3-4 years.
That is
Because
very.
man, I was so into basketball. I was like dedicated. I was like, man, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
like-
yeah.
And then your life just changes, man.
Yeah.
But
you pulled through, man.
that's right.
Dedication.
If I had a number
persistence.
6, by the way, if I had a number 6, I'd chuck in pool, snooker,
Yeah,
billiards,
snooker. Yeah.
cue ball.
That's
you
fair
know.
call.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are pretty good at all the sports you just listed.
What a
Yeah.
cute guy. Give me a compliment. He only gives me compliments live on air because he
Dude.
wants to seem like a nice guy.
Wow. I come to... No one will know the truth because they know. Now, as Chris Coombs always says, once again, guys, thanks for watching.
Well, they might have watched. They
Watch-
might have been staring at their phone at the So Far So Good logo whilst listening.
That's true.
You
Or
never
reading
know.
the So Far So Good description for 45 minutes.
Ooh, that's a possibility.
So it does make sense. Now that you bring that point up, it makes sense.
Yeah, so if you're watching or listening, either way, we thank you and we hope you enjoyed this episode.
And we hope you listen in next time, guys. See you later.
Later.